Hi guys, I'm here today doing a video on the Mcgrath Celestial Divinity palette. Ooh. It's definitely a different looking palette for her. This is made out of cardboard. It is still kind of nice because it is slim and I kind of dig that. The price actually reflects that. So based on the cardboard packaging, I was happy to hear the price of $78. I felt like, you know, for 18 shades and the amount of product that you do get, it was a pretty fair deal there. And I want to go into this a little bit more, but first I want to let you guys know at the very end of this video, I will be talking about a giveaway which I am doing for my subscribers. And I just want you guys to know, for those of you that click off and don't any part of the giveaway, how much I so appreciate anybody that comes here and watches my videos and leaves comments and just talks to me. People even check on me when they know that I've had a reaction or something's going on. And it just means a lot because I don't have a lot of friends in real life anymore. I have my family, I have my husband, I have my kids, and I'm super... and my cats. Hang on. We can't forget the cats. We got the Leo here. He's like flashed on the ceiling and stuff, so he's been all up into that. So Leo's here. He looks a little crotchety right now, but look at his beautiful pumpkin eyes. Isn't he just a babykins? Anyway, they're here all the time. For those of you that actually tune in and watch my channel and have been so uplifting, I just want to give back to you guys and say thank you. I'm going to be giving away a couple palettes, some mascaras, a few other items here and there, and I'm going to do a giveaway which I will tell you about at the end of this video. But for now, I want to talk more about the palette. This is what the inside looks like. It is really, really pretty. I love the colors within it. However, if you got the Star Wars released palettes this year, then you already have 12 of the 18 colors. That to me was very frustrating, and I know I was not alone in this thought. But I look at it from two perspectives. One, I already had the Star Wars palettes, so I wasn't really stoked about it. At first, I was actually really irritated. But then I also got to thinking, I'm like, there's a lot of people that really wanted these and missed out on it. And she kind of gave everybody a chance to be able to try that. So while this frustrated me a little bit, I also kind of understood it, and, you know, I'm not as upset as I initially was. Especially because the 6 shades that she added were awesome. However, I do wish you would have had the option to get those 6 shades separately in a small, you know, 6-pan palette like these guys came. For those of us that already had that. Although, then again, these are normally $65, so this is $78. And that's before a coupon. So if you use a coupon, you pay about $70 for it. And there's not, I mean, you're paying $5 more and you're just, so whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm okay with getting this. That's how I feel about it. But you guys may not agree, and that's totally okay. What I'll say about everything else is there are 2 grams of product in each one of these pans. So they are the biggest, and there's, like I said, a little bit over... There's a little bit over 1 gram of product in these, and micro pans you get 1 gram of product. So it's funny because these pans look so much bigger than these, but they are in reality not that much bigger. They're just spread out differently, which I'm actually completely fine with. So just so you guys have a comparison, I'm going to put these all next to each other for a second, hopefully, without dropping my stuff, which could totally happen. Do them a little at a time. Okay. And now you see it. I just nicked my freaking pan. Son of a biscuit. Okay, well, these pans are much smaller than the ones that are in here. And then let me compare it to a regular pan. And these are bigger than those. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible job. I'm like trying to see what I'm doing, and I'm failing here. So in any case, that is kind of the rundown on everything as I see it. I have got this palette on my eyes today. I kind of used from each of the 6-pan selections. I used a little bit of the Dark Galaxy, I used a little bit of the Galactic Gold, and I used a little bit of the 6 new shades that were in the middle. Actually, I used the most of those, and it's funny because one of these shades I kind of thought was going to be more like Insomnia from Makeup Geek, and also like the brown green or whatever from Natasha Denona. But when I got it on the eye, I feel like it was much more diverse than those, truthfully. So I at first thought I was going to be let down, but then I ended up not being. And I've got to say, from what I have used so far, I really like this. I'm going to give you guys my complete thoughts at the very end. But for now, I'm going to swatch these for you guys on my arm. And then if you want to see how I got this look, you can keep watching after that. I'm also going to swatch these in like their 6-pan families, if you will. So like the Dark Galaxy I'm going to keep together, the Galactic Gold I'm going to keep together, the new 6 I'm going to keep together. So I'm not going to do it in the exact order of this palette. So I will be starting with the far left of this palette, and that is the Dark Galaxy palette within this. The very first shade of the Dark Galaxy side is Saturnalia. Beautiful reddish orange shade with fuchsia sparkles. Shade is Bronze Nebula. And it is truly just a beautiful bronze metallic shade. It is Venomous Void. This is kind of like that mauve-y purple shade that it kind of reminds me of some of the shades in the Divine Rose palettes. The next shade is Odyssey. And this reminds me a lot of the shades in the She's in Parties palette from Melt Cosmetics. This is the shade Cosmic. And this actually very much reminds me of a shade that is in the third Pat McGrath palette. This has got a orange and pink and fuchsia type of shift to it, though it also kind of gets a little goldish as well. Really unique and beautiful color. The last shade that's in the original Dark Galaxy is Smoked Amethyst. And this is just a black-based purple glittered shade. So for the Galactic Gold palette, which is in the Celestial Divinity, I'm starting with the shade Gold Standard, which is a very beautiful, extremely metallic gold shade. The next shade is Violet Void. And it's a very beautiful kind of blue undertoned purple shade with the fuchsia sparkles again. It's called Electron. And it's a pinkish reddish shade that has a very blue and lavender purple kind of shift to it. And my cat has just jumped up on the table. The shade is called Bronze. And this is very similar to Bronze Nebula that is in the first 6 pans. However, this is more of an orange bronze. It is Corruption. And truthfully, this reminds me a little bit of the trichrome that is in the Divine Rose 2 palette. It doesn't go green, but it is very rusty, and then maroon and red and orange and gold. And it does have almost a little bit of green to it as well, but you really gotta catch the light right on it. Ooh, which totally does on my finger, so yeah, it reminds me very, very much of that shade. The shade in this is Galactic Gold. And truthfully, this is one of my absolute favorite colors of hers, and it's not even remotely doing it justice on this video or swatching at all. It is a gorgeous gold that has bits of red and kind of like a greeny red flip to it. I don't even know. It's beautiful. Okay, so now I'm getting into the new shades that are in the very middle of this. The first is Major Mahogany. And this is not a new shade for her. I mean, it might be slightly different, but we've seen this kind of variation in all of her palettes, along with like a lot of the golds. This is a very pretty shade, though. I really liked using it, so you know, especially if somebody that's purchasing this palette is purchasing Pat McGrath for the first time, you know, for them this would be a really nice shade in conjunction with the ones that are within the palette. Next shade is Lunar Champagne. This reminds me a little bit of Galactic Gold, but without the red switch to it. It is a kind of, it's a champagne gold shade, and it's very metallic and beautiful. Fuchsia Shock. This reminds me of a shade that is in the La Vie en Rose palette. However, I will say when I used it, it was much easier to use than the shades in that were. And I really liked it on the eye. It's a beautiful fuchsia, purpley red shade. The next shade is Megabyte. And I'm actually heartbroken I did not use this today. I should have used it today, is what I should have done. But I got sucked into some other stuff. This is a gorgeous, oh, see, weird. In the camera, it looks very gold. In front of me, it looks very green. Like, extremely green. Like, olivey green. It's so beautiful. I'm, like, super in love with it. Alright, this is the shade Dragonfly. And this is the shade that I thought would remind me of other colors. But now that I've seen it, like, it's very green. It's very red. It's very purple. It's got some blue. Like, Pat, make this a single and I will buy it all day, every day. I will wear it all the time. It is a beautiful freaking shade. Woo! Shade is Venusian Orchid. And this is kind of just a lovely dusty rose color. give you guys my final thoughts. First of all, I at first really did not want to buy this palette. I've said that about the last few of Pat McGrath's palettes because I was like, it's too similar, it's got too many shades that I've already got, that type of stuff. However, I'm 1000% happy I got this palette, if for no other reason than the shade Dragonfly. Like, you guys probably can't see this, and I'm going to try and add a video, maybe even in here. It won't be great because I'm close up and I had another allergic reaction last night, and so you can really see I've got a lot of texture on my face. It's like a bad time. So in any case, but I do want you guys to see how shifty my eyes actually are, because this video is just like hateful. But Dragonfly is one of the most unique shades I have ever used, and if she sells it as a single, I will buy it. I will like put it up on a little Dragonfly pedestal and I will use it daily. The other thing is, the rest of the new shades I really liked. Megabyte, I cannot wait to do a green look with it. Pat, please, for the love of all things holy, give me a green palette. You can throw those two shades in there as repeats and I won't be disappointed at all. Like, let's do a thing. Make it a Christmas palette. I'm excited to get her Christmas quads as well. However, I want a green palette. Please, Pat McGrath, give me a green palette. That's all I want for Christmas. A green palette. No, I'd like health, but I'll take a green palette. In any case, I love this palette. I think it is well worth it, especially if you do not have a large Pat McGrath collection, or if you really like the Star Wars... Sorry, there's a person walking on my street. If you really like the Star Wars palettes and you wanted to get those color stories, I say go for it. It's a good value. You get to try a whole bunch of shades, and I don't think you'll be let down by those shades at all. They are beautiful, and I can't wait to use it again. And I'm sad because I have a lot of palettes, and I've bought a lot of palettes, and there's a lot of palette reviews coming, so prepare yourself because it's about to be Autumn-mageddon up in this bish. So I'm really excited about that, but I also want to take a second. I kind of started to talk about it in another video that I've already made, but I haven't posted yet, but I'm going to talk about it now. I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm actually going to start the giveaway in this video. And what I need from you is only a couple of things. All you need to do to enter this giveaway is subscribe to me here, subscribe to me on Instagram, and then leave your Instagram handle down below. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will actually pull a name for the giveaway, and then I will contact you on your Instagram handle. So make sure you guys are checking that. But I'm not going to do a drawing until I hit 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to wait like a week after I have 1,000 subscribers, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that will probably drop off or just want to join for the giveaway. And I really want the people that are here and who have been here to have a great chance at winning. I've got a couple palettes. I've got a couple like mascaras that I really enjoy. Little things I really want to send somebody and just let them know that I really appreciate you guys even watching any of my videos, because I do. A lot of you guys have become friends to me, and it just means a lot that anybody watches anything that I do, because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not like a limelight type of person. I'm not like overly attractive. I'm not a lot of things. I'm not like a normal person. I'm a bit on the weird side of the spectrum. And I'm not well often. So I've had a lot of encouragement from you guys. I've had a lot of sweet comments, and just, I really appreciate that. I also have a little bit of a foul mouth, so I'm sorry, that kind of seeps in a little bit, but hopefully you guys will just accept me the way I am, and it seems like you guys have for the most part. And I don't think you guys understand how sometimes it's your comments that, like, get me motivated to get up and go through the day. Even like when last night I was up until 7 in the morning with hives everywhere, and I didn't feel good, and I was in a really bad place mentally, but you guys, like, you guys are awesome, and I just am really grateful for you so much. So, without further ado, I want to do that giveaway. So, like I said, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, that you subscribe to me on Instagram, and that you leave your Instagram handle down below so that I can contact a winner. I will, as long as the winner is okay with it, I'm going to announce their name so that, you know, you guys know. Because I always feel like, do you ever watch people and you're like, oh, sure, you're doing a giveaway. Sure you are. Who won? I want to know. So I will absolutely announce that as long as they are okay with it. If not, I will say that I have contacted whoever it was. Maybe I'll send a picture of the package going out with the label blurred or something. That way you guys know, like, I will be sending you something. Anyway, back to this palette. I definitely think that, yes, $78 is a lot of money. Is it as much as her normal, like, large palettes? No, it's not. You don't get as much product, but, I mean, you get more shades, so to me, that's well worth it. And just make sure you use a coupon code, and you can save at least 10%. But there's Black Friday coming up. There's, you know, all kinds of stuff coming up right around the corner. So maybe hold tight, because sometimes she does 25% off, sometimes she does 30% off, and the sales are dope. And this would be a great time to pick that up for yourself. Treat yourself! Anyway, I really hope you guys like this video. Thank you again so much for everybody that has liked, subscribed, commented, everything. Some people even message me to see how I'm doing, and I just, y'all number one. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.